Thanks for stopping on in for today's MLB Pick video play for July 13th, 2018. In today's video, talking about this matchup here in the National League between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. Going to give our lean on where we see the better value on the money line. The road team, the Diamondbacks, coming in as slight dogs at plus 118. Both of these squads have had some success, certainly throughout the first half of the regular season. You have Arizona right now at 51 and 43 overall, and then the Braves slightly better in terms of their overall win percentage at 51 and 40 overall. And then the Diamondbacks, they've certainly been respectable on the road this season as a whole, but not more recently, standing 25 and 20 away from their home field. And then you have the Braves, whose home record is sitting at 24 and 18 after getting off to a little bit of a rockier start on their home field through the earlier portion of the regular season. They have been a bit better at home over the past couple of months. But back to the road squad, we've faded the Diamondbacks in their last two outings, which came on the road in Colorado. And the Diamondbacks really struggled across those two outings. They went on to lose to the Rockies in those contests by finals of 2-19, and then in their last outing by final of 1-5. And with those recent defeats in what's been a very tightly compacted race there in the upper tier of the NL West, with the top four teams all within a few games of each other, Arizona now taking a slight step back with the Dodgers right there with them, and then you also have Colorado and the San Francisco Giants as well, all very much alive in that race over in the National League West. Today, the Diamondbacks going to be sending out 28-year-old righty Zach Godley, who's made 18 starts, and in terms of his numbers, he's racked up 10 wins, which is impressive, but that's more reliant on the run support that he's gotten because his ERA and WHIP are not all that great, with his ERA sitting at 4.8 and his WHIP at 1.56. Certainly those numbers aren't getting the job done for the Diamondbacks, and if he continues to put up these kind of numbers throughout the rest of the regular season, probably going to have a tougher time adding on to that 10-win total that he's currently sitting on. He's taking on the Atlanta Braves, who were finally able to bounce back, get a win under their belts in their last outing at home against the Blue Jays by a final of 9-5 in Atlanta. They're in a very close race atop the NL East standings with another up-and-coming squad, the Philadelphia Phillies. It looks like Miami and New York have fallen back to where they're not going to be a serious threat in the NL East, but then you have Washington there, who's been dealing with some injuries, sitting just right around that 500 mark. It'll be interesting to see if that veteran Washington squad is able to mount a surge in the second half of the regular season against some of these younger teams like the Braves and the Phillies. But Atlanta, in terms of their numbers, 13th in the major in total team earned run average, and their offense has been right up there in the upper tier of the majors this year, sitting 6th in runs scored, 4th in batting average. And today, the Braves going to be sending out a veteran 34-year-old righty, Anibal Sanchez, who's really been quite impressive, certainly in his time in a Braves uniform this season. He's made 10 starts, highly effective, sitting on just a 2.72 ERA with a 1.04 WHIP in his last outing, which came on the road against a very capable Milwaukee Brewers opponent. Sanchez was highly impressive, going 6 2/3 innings, giving up just 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk to 8 strikeouts. That is definitely the kind of numbers you want to see for your starter coming in to their next outing. So with that being the case, definitely in terms of this pitching matchup and what we've been getting out of Sanchez, especially coming off that great outing in his last start, we feel like that edge goes to the Braves. Also, Atlanta coming in with the home field advantage, and the Diamondbacks not looking all that impressive in their last 2 outings to close out that series in Colorado. So with all that being the case, we're going to go ahead and side with the home team here, taking the Atlanta Braves on the money line at minus 128. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our picks for today's action over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. Subscribe for more, and we hope to see you guys back here for tomorrow's video. Bye.